What up, what up, what up? Hi, everyone. Welcome back to the channel, A Gemini Gem. Today is November 11th, 2023, and I will be doing a reading for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. It is still Scorpio season, so shout out to all the Scorpios. Happy birthday. My message for the water signs for today is tap into the elements, okay? And so what I mean by that is, like, in my area today it's raining, right? And you could really get a good meditation in if you're just listening and zoning out to the rain, right? So if you're someone like me, like I like to drive in the rain. Now, I don't like it when it's like, a crazy storm out. But if it's raining and I'm driving, I happen to enjoy it. Some people, don't like it. But to me, I find it very relaxing. Okay? So that is my message. Let's get an animal card for the water signs. Okay. Today is 11/11. If you guys are into numbers and that sort of thing, you should read up on what 11/11 means. A very powerful number. Okay. All right. Okay, butterfly rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Butterfly rebirth. Beautiful. Butterflies are about transformation, right? They start off as a caterpillar, and then they, transform into this beautiful butterfly. Okay. All right. Now let's get a tarot card for the water signs, and then we'll jump into Cancer. Okay. Wow. Death. And you know what? I wanted to say death for the butterfly, because death is also transformation. And anytime I get the death card, I think of a snake. How a snake sheds its skin. It's a new day. It's a new beginning. This is the same with death. Okay. A new beginning, starting over. Okay. Let me give you a quick reading from my book about death. And it says, okay, death moves across a field with a slow and steady march. A king lay dead. Is this the right side? Yeah. A king lay dead. He represents old systems of order tossed aside. A bishop begs for mercy. A maiden turns away in fear, and only a curious child looks up to greet death. She has not been taught to fear death. A ship sails in the distance, oblivious to the death march. A sun rises between two towers to reflect resurrection and new beginnings. All endings make way for fresh possibility. Excuse me. Transformation leading to renewal and growth. Transition, underworld, flux. Letting go of things. Evolution requiring release. Okay. Very powerful. Okay. New beginnings. Letting go of things. Right. And this card, you can't really see what I just described. Let me see if I could quickly find another example of death. That card doesn't show it that well either. 1 second. 1 second, please. Here we go. Okay, you see the kings laying dead, right? You see the young child, the bishop. Okay. This is transformation, new beginnings, letting go of things, all right? Okay. And death is actually Scorpio energy, so. All right. Messages for Cancer, please. Show me clearly. Messages for Cancer. Just move these up. A sip of some tea, excuse me. All right. The Fool, Page of Swords, Ace of Swords, Two of Swords. Two of Swords has been coming out a lot. I don't know. I guess a lot of people are indecisive about a major choice that they have to make. But for the last, now this is the third reading, but for the last, 2 readings before this, the Two of Swords has been coming out. So Cancer, you have Aries energy, air, and air. Okay. So the Fool, there's a lot of new beginnings, I would say. Okay. We got the butterfly and the death card for the collective, water signs. And now for Cancer, here's the Fool. And this is Aries energy. And this is about, you could say this is a new beginning as well. This is taking a leap of faith. Okay. You packed up all your belongings and, your dog, and you set out on a mission, on a new beginning, right? And the Fool can be depicted as someone who's like young and naive and kind of like, la la la, and they don't kind of see that they're literally about to walk off a cliff. That's because you're about to take a leap of faith. Okay, you're stepping out on faith. You are following your heart, right? And if your heart is telling you it's time to pack up and leave and start new, that's what you're doing, right? Page of Swords, though, you have somebody, this is pages are a young, immature energy, and pages also bring some sort of message communication. We can also see that here with the birds, right? Birds bring in messages. The Page of Swords, though, I'm getting like, so the Page of Swords could be like somebody who's like watching you, stalking you, seeing what you're doing, seeing what you're posting, seeing where you're going, right? They're like investigating you. And to me, it feels like, this person, this young energy, Page of Swords energy, is looking at you take this leap of faith. And I almost feel like they're, look at the Page of Swords, like, you know how some people can like kind of plot on your downfall, right? Or like, he almost looks happy that you're about to fall off this cliff, right? Page of Swords is a very like watch you, clock you, see every move that you make type of energy. So somebody's definitely watching what you're doing, okay? But you're coming through victorious. You have some sort of brilliant idea, okay? So aces are about new beginnings, new opportunities, okay? The hand is coming out of the cloud, okay? It's like a depiction of a blessing, a gift from the divine, from God, right? The sword is upright, so that talks about truth, okay? But this could be some sort of brilliant idea that you have, right? And you're going to be very victorious when it comes to this. But you have some sort of decision that you don't know. You're blindfolded, right? See this woman? She's blindfolded. We see the moon in the corner. Moon represents, things being brought to the forefront, secrets being revealed. You're blindfolded, you're indecisive, you don't know what choice to make, you don't know if you want to go left or right. And you're just, you're sitting there. You're kind of just sitting there because you don't know and you cannot see. Okay, let's clarify. What's this decision you have to make? It seems like you already decided to take a leap of faith. And from that, you've gotten some blessing, some bright idea, but now you have another choice to make. And you're kind of you're a bit stuck, okay? Queen of Pentacles, okay? So the Queen of Pentacles talks about, this is it's a woman depicted in the card, but it could be a man or a woman, she's a very hardworking individual, first of all. She's also a person who loves to take care of home, right? So, you are definitely somebody who works, but then you come home and you take care of the family. You cook dinner, you clean the house, you decorate, you're just planning for the week, right? Washing clothes, ironing, that sort of thing. You're like kind of like a homebody, but you get out and you work and you bring home the money. You bring home the money. This is a rabbit right here depicting like fertility, right? And good luck. And then the Queen of Pentacles is holding this coin. It's more of like if you need it, she's offering it to you. Because she's such a hard worker and she brings in a good amount of money, she has that other side, like I said. She's like a homebody, someone who's nurturing, who's going to do for their family, who's going to give if you need it. So, I don't know. Maybe you have a decision to make. I don't know. Something regarding working and home. Maybe you're trying to decide one over the other. Maybe you're really contemplating if that setup for you is good, going to work, being the breadwinner and still coming home and doing everything, What you don't see coming, Cancer, is the Six of Rods. Okay, this is a very victorious card. Okay, we have victory here with the reef, and there's another reef here for the Ace of Swords. Okay, this is fire energy. You've left, you went to war, you went to battle, you came home victorious, you came home alive, right? And everybody in the town square is cheering you on because you're home. They're patting you on the back, they're throwing flowers at your feet. You are victorious and you're being celebrated, you're being recognized, and everybody can see that you're the one to celebrate. Another reef here. I didn't even realize that he has a reef on his head. I always looked at this reef. I didn't even realize there's a reef on his head. So yes, you're being celebrated, okay? All right. Let's move on to Scorpio. Messages for Scorpio, please. Show me clearly. Oh, that wanted to come out. Oh, okay. King of Pentacles, King of Rods. 2 King energies so far. 6 of Swords. 7 of Rods, okay? So Scorpio, you have earth, fire, air, and fire, okay? Excuse me. All right, so the King of Pentacles, this is a very abundant card. This is a very abundant king. We know that because he's surrounded by grapes, which talks about growth and fertility, okay, abundance. He has that scepter in his hand, which represents power. Power. Now, you can kind of see the contrast between the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, right? So I said earlier that the Queen, she's like offering you the pentacle if you need her assistance. The King, he's more conscious with his money, right? Not to say that he won't give it, but his decisions are very based on like intelligent decisions, right? And he was able to acquire his city. Like in other cards, you'll see like there's a bustling city behind him. He was able to acquire that because he made good financial decisions with his money. And that's why it kind of looks like he's kind of holding the pentacle a bit closer to him rather than offering it. Give me 1 second. I'm going to give you a little bit more info on the King of Pentacles, okay? So it says, the King of Pentacles sits on his throne atop a bustling city of commerce. Grapes and vegetation signify growth of all things in the material world. His eyes are closed as if to snooze, reflecting his slow yet powerful energy. Well, his eyes are open here, but you know. Success in the material world, real estate and homes, finance and business talent, investing wisely, enjoying the good life after working diligently to create it. This is a very hard-working person here, okay? And he's able to acquire everything that he did because he made good, intelligent decisions with his money. And he's just a hard-working person, okay? King of Rods, okay? This talks about somebody who could be an entrepreneur, okay? He's a leader, like a natural-born leader, right? Not a follower. Confident, right? He is someone who's going to go after what he wants, and he's going to acquire that, okay? So you have two king energies, both showing like, you know, very powerful traits, right? This one with finances, this one with having that natural born leader instinct, confidence, and going after whatever, right? You have the Six of Swords, which talks about selling away from something that, you know, is not serving you. Excuse me. In the beginning, whatever you're leaving behind will be hard. But once you get to calmer waters, you see the water here is very smooth. The water here is choppy. Once you leave this area, right, and you get to the calm water, everything will be fine. But in the beginning, it's going to be a bit difficult. It's going to be a bit hard because you are leaving something behind, right? You're leaving it behind and you're standing up for what you believe in. Seven of Rods, right? You're being attacked. You see these rods? It's usually like depicted of this person. He's standing on like a hill, and then you see the other people with the rods kind of like a bit below him, like trying to strike at him, but this person is elevated, right? So you're not backing down, you're standing up for what you believe in, and you know, you're not being easily persuaded away from your beliefs, your thoughts, and you're fighting, you know, you're not backing down. Let's clarify. What are you fighting? What are you standing up for, Scorpio? Justice. You're standing up for justice, okay? Excuse me. This is Libra energy, okay? This could be about some sort of legal issue, right? And it's going to go in your favor. But this is definitely something, truth, okay? It's coming out. The sword is upright. Then you see the scales are balanced. This is definitely something in your favor, okay? Something in your favor. Something may have happened as far as somebody may have done you wrong, right? Gotten over on you. And then here comes justice to balance the scales and make everything even, okay? What you don't see coming, Scorpio, is the Eight of Pentacles. This is you kind of almost in hermit mode. You've shut everything away. You've closed the door. You got your head down. You're working hard. You may be in your office with your door closed for hours, not worried about what's going on, the office gossip. This may be if you work at home, you could do the same thing. Close your office door at your house and you just got your head down. You're working, you're working, you're working, you're perfecting, you're mastering your skill, okay? You're working very, very hard, okay? All right. Let's move on to Pisces. Messages for Pisces, please. Six of Cups, Six of Swords again, Four of Swords, Four of Cups, okay? So Pisces, you got 6-6, you got 4-4, okay? If you play the lottery, maybe you should do that. Pick 4, 6-6, 4-4, I don't know. All right, so you have water, air, and water, okay? So Pisces, 6 of Cups. This is a very nostalgic energy, okay? I think this is very fitting for Pisces because I feel like Pisces are like big dreamers, right? They could live in that, or not live, but they can go to that world or space where they're just dreaming about, how their life will be, how things will turn out. They're very big dreamers is what I'm trying to say. So the 6 of Cups is like a very nostalgic, thinking about, things from your past, people, places, things, maybe from your childhood, because these are 2 children here. Thinking about maybe where you grew up, or, some of the things you loved to do as a child. This could also talk about people from your past coming back, right? And now they're in your present or in your future, in your current life, right? But this is a very nostalgic card. And then we have the 6 of Swords again. You're selling away from something. Since we got the 6 of Swords again, let me give you a quick explanation from my book of the 6 of Swords, since it's showing up again, okay? It says, quiet passage, movement with those you love most. Better times lie ahead. A female figure and child are ferried across a body of water by a boatman. This illustration alludes to the Greek boatman who ferries souls to the land of the dead. It is a remarkable journey with those who are closest to you. Excuse me. The water beneath the boat suggests the emotional depth between the people involved. thoughts and words are used in their highest aspect, there is no going back. There is no going back, Pisces. You definitely, I don't know, I think maybe you're leaving whoever this is in your past, in your childhood memories. You know, whether it be a person or a place, something from your past you are remembering, or is try to be present in your life now, but you're leaving that behind, right? And also you are taking a break. Four of Swords. You are meditating. You need to sleep, actually, right? This talks about taking a break and resting. You're exhausted. You're exhausted from whatever you're leaving behind. You know, things from our past can literally exhaust us. And now it's time for you to sleep. You're being offered something though, Pisces, Four of Cups. Okay, and you're not really impressed with what's being presented to you. But again, you know, this hand coming out of the cloud, this is a gift. This is a new opportunity. But because you're so set in life's everyday motions and routine, and you feel like everything is the same day in and day out, and you're bored and you're just over it, you don't even see that this opportunity is going to be a positive, right? It's not like what you've been experiencing day in and day out. Let me hurry up and give you some clarification on the Four of Cups. Give me 1 second. Okay. Four of Cups. An opportunity is right before you. An opportunity is right before you, yet you do not see it. Distractions, disappointment, and boredom. Buddha under the Buddha tree, close to emotional energy. It is impossible to see all of life's opportunities coming at you. Life offers sensory overload. Yet it is good practice to remind oneself to stay open for unexpected and outside the box opportunities. Sorry, that sentence was tripping me up. Use this card's appearance as an opportunity to broaden your vision. Pleasure and possibility is yours to be had. Will you claim it? I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied. Will you claim this opportunity, Pisces? You're bored. You say you're bored, but here comes something new. But you're just putting it in the box with everything else. You're placing it in the same box as everything else. And that box is, I'm bored. You can't do that though, right? You gotta fully see what's being offered. Don't just turn it down right away. What are you selling away from? Nine of Wands. Okay, this is fire energy. You made the right you made the right decision selling away from your past. I think whoever this was in your past really beat you up. This man is beat up from war, from battle. He's not completely down and out, like he made it back home, but he did get beat up. So I think whoever you are selling away from, Pisces, is the correct decision, because they inflicted some pain, some bruises. What you don't see coming, Pisces, is the Ace of Cups. This is aces are new beginnings, new opportunities. Again, the hand coming out of the cloud. Whatever is being offered to you is a gift from the divine, a gift from God. This has to do with love, though. Cups, is about emotions and love. So there may be some new love coming into your life, right? And that's why you are selling far away from this disruptive energy, or this nostalgic energy, but it wasn't good for you. It had you beat up. Okay. All right, water signs. I hope this reading has brought some clarity. Please drop a comment and let me know if it has. Until the next time, take care. Peace out.